Hello, hello. Welcome to assignment 27. This is the first part of our final project. We are going to start programming a line following robot. So get ready to use your line following sensors. We're starting here in Schoology, and as you can see, we have a link here to open Vex v5 so that we can program our robot. If I click on this little arrow, it takes me to the redirect to Vex v5, and this is going to be our programming environment. Let me start a new blocks project. And back in Schoology, by the way, if you go to our course and you find our assignment, assignment 27, the line following project, part 1, you will notice there is starter code linked in the assignment. Your view looks a little bit different from mine. You'll have to scroll down after the document. You should find the link to the starter code. But if you click there, you're going to see a download, and you can actually open up the starter code from your downloads folder. So let's do that. By the way, if you just double click on the file, you're not going to get anywhere. Go to Vex code v5, and you have to use file open to open that file. So please, I don't want you to be confused. If you do try to double click on the file, Microsoft will not know what to do with it, unfortunately. You have to open it from Vex v5, choose File Open. So now we're going to go to our Downloads folder. We're going to find our line tracker starter code, line tracker starting code. That's what we need. We're going to open it. And the awesome thing is it gets you started with what you need. For example, if we look at our devices tab, the drivetrain is here. The claw is here in port A. And then we have 3 line tracker sensors in ports B, C, and D. So as the names suggest, in port B is the leftmost line tracker. Port C has the center line tracker, and in port D you have the line tracker that's on the right of these 3. So these 3 sensors are going to help your robot to stay either right over the line or close enough to the line that it can course correct and get back centered over the line. That is our goal. So our starter code. Oh, before we get into this too far, take a minute. This is my advice to you. Use File Save As right now to save your file someplace where you will find it next class. We are doing a multi-day project. You're going to want to find your file and build on it every class. So you don't want to start from scratch. You're going to get stuck every period. So make sure you right now save your file. Give it a descriptive name, like, your last name, your partner's last name, line tracker, and save it where you will find it. I suggest OneDrive. That's where I save my stuff. So anyway, make sure you save your code first. And then we're going to look at our starter code. So you guys are familiar with the forever loop. That means our robot is just going to continually run and run and run and run and forever check over the sensors and print their values. Do you see any motion or movement blocks here? Are we driving? Are we turning? No, we're only printing. All of these purple blocks have to do with printing on the brain, right? And then we have a wait. So right now this code is going to print values on the brain. That's the only thing you should expect your robot to be doing at this point. And it's going to show you what sensor values you're getting on each of your line trackers, the left, the center, and the right. So you should be seeing what value, if you hold your robot over one of the lines we have in class, you might notice maybe the left sensor is getting a different value from the center sensor. So try to take a note of those values, maybe write them down on your assignment document, because that is going to be very useful information to you once you start programming your line follower code. So go ahead, take a minute. You're going to want to connect your brain and then download and start running this program so that you can see the values that these sensors are giving you. So I'm going to stop recording this video here so that you can take a minute to run your code and see how it tests out.